Welcome to Jimmy Bowen and Friends. Each week's episode features Jimmy Bowen and a special guest like Jim Lauderdale, Andy Griggs, Carissa Ella, and more. Today's guest is Paul Overstreet. Now, here's Jimmy Bowen.
You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's not so much the things you say to me, it's not the things you do, it's how I feel each time you're close to me that keeps me close to you. You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's not so much the pretty face I see, it's not the clothes you wear, it's more that special way you look at me, always keeps me there. You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. It's hard to tell you all the love I'm feeling, that's just not my style. You got a way to set my senses reeling every time you smile. You are the woman that I've always dreamed of. I knew it from the start. I saw your face and that's the last I've seen of my heart. Of my heart. Of my heart.
Oh, well, thank you. Welcome to the show. We have got a very special guest tonight, and I have wanted this gentleman for the last couple of seasons, and we finally got him out of his busy schedule. Mr. Paul Overstreet is here with us tonight, writer, singer extraordinary. You're going to really enjoy Paul, and we'll have him up here in just a few minutes. You guys hang tight with us, and we will see you shortly after these messages.
There's more Jimmy Bowen and Friends coming up right after this.
Award-winning Americana bluegrass red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy has shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Highway, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
Well, welcome back. We have a very special guest tonight. This gentleman is a legend. I have tried to get him on the show. He's such a busy artist. If you would make welcome singer-songwriter extraordinaire, Mr. Paul Overstreet.
Pleasure.
Paul, this is one. I so appreciate you taking time to be with us, my man. Your writing, and it's amazing. It is absolutely amazing to me. And I'm not a writer, but I love your writing. So with your writing abilities and what your aspirations were, what made you decide to leave Mississippi and come to Nashville?
Well, after graduating high school, I went to Texas, and I was working as a mechanics helper at a construction company. And one weekend, they were saying, "Oh, this weekend was a Melody Ranch." They said, "Tanya Tucker, Johnny Rodriguez is coming to play." And so we all go, "Man, we got to go to that. We got to go see it." So I went to see it, stood in line, got a picture from Tanya, and talked to her just for a few minutes. But watching their show, most of the shows I'd seen from Mississippi, I'd gone to a lot of rock shows, and it was like such a big production. And this was, they just came out on stage, sang their songs, and then left after they were finished. And I was like, that looks more like something I'd want to do. So I thought I would just give it a shot. I went into the construction company the next week, and I said, I'm going to be leaving. I'm going to Nashville, and we'll go up there and give it a shot. And they were so nice. They said, "We'll keep your job open for you." No, I was so naive. I thought that was the nicest thing anybody's ever said to me. But I know it was a backhanded insult. But
So when you got to Nashville, so compared to today, in your opinion, so what was it like back at that time in Nashville to now? Yeah,
Nashville was, when I first got here, it was a very small town. It was just mostly, the music stuff just revolved around Music Row right there, and like a lot of studios and things like that. And it was so cool because all the musicians knew each other, and you would see some of Elvis's band walking around playing sessions and involved in the music community here in Nashville, and it was just a small town. Yeah. Everybody knew it. Now it's so big. It's changed so much, so.
Hardly anybody knows anybody, really.
Well, it's people, big. It's big, but on the inside, in the small nucleus, I think people know everybody. But it was really a town where everybody hung out together. The artists, and they pulled for each other.
Was your first number one, right? Daddy's Come Around.
If you say so.
Yeah, I know you've written so many, they all jumble together.
Yeah, they do. They run together like the days of the week when you retire.
Well, what inspired you to write that song? Was that a personal experience, or was it just a...
Yeah, it was a co-write with Don Slitz, and we wrote every Monday and Tuesday of the week. We just had appointments, and we set them, and we'd show up and write. And this day he came in, and he had maybe a little disagreement. It was probably a happy one, but, with his wife. And he was, at the end of the day, he was coming in, and he was realizing that he was doing exactly the way she told him he should do something. And he goes, "Well, I guess Daddy's come around to Mama's way of thinking." And he said, "I don't know if you want to write that," but I said, I really want to write that. So we got all over it.
Well, this is a great song. Guys, welcome Mr. Paul Overstreet.
Thank you. Thank you very much. It's good to play with this band up here. So let's...
Well, Daddy's come around to Mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Everything's better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, the Daddy's come around, and Mama's way of thinking. Well, the Daddy used to go out every night with his friends. Mama stayed home, taking care of the kids. Daddy didn't mind the way it was arranged. His way of thinking, it didn't seem strange. And then one night Mama met him at the door, 'cause the key in his hand didn't work anymore. Mama said more than the locks and chains, there's a new set of rules to this old game. And the Daddy's come around to Mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Everything better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he got him something worth keeping. Yeah, Daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. this morning, Mama said to him, you just might get to be a daddy again. Yeah, now daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. No more staying out all night of drinking. Everything's better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he got something worth keeping. Yeah, old daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. Everything's better on the home front now. They're meeting in the middle, working it out. He finally figured out he's got something worth keeping. Yeah, now daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. Yeah, daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. Yeah, old daddy's coming around and Mama's way of thinking. Thank you, guys.
Don't go away. Jimmy Bowen and friends will be right back.
Award-winning Americana bluegrass red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy has shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Highway, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and friends.
Paul, that was amazing. I mean, you probably get that told all the time, but I love that song. That's just.
Thank you. Yeah, that's a
What do you
fun
think,
song.
Paul Overstreet? This is just, man.
That was a lot of great musicians on that record too.
Yeah.
It was like a lot of guys just played some special parts when we recorded it. So it's fun to play because it's a little unusual, the way it's laid out,
Right. Well, now in your career, you've won a lot of songwriting awards, but there's one that's maybe a little bit more special. An award that you've won that's a little bit more special to you.
Oh Lord, yeah. Sometimes I'll tell a story. I'll say, this is our first Grammy award, like I had a lot of them. I had 2, but it's still, that's like, and that stuff's real political, except the year I won. That's what I always look at it.
Now, you wrote a song, and tell us about this. It was a big hit for Keith Whitley and Alison Krauss.
Yeah.
Okay? When you say nothing at all. Tell us about that.
Yeah, actually, Don came in with this idea as well the day we wrote this, and he had a dream about it. And so we just started working on it. When we finished it, consequently, before we wrote this song, I'd run into Keith in the airport. And we were just standing there talking in the lobby in the hallway, and he said, "Man, would you write a song for me?" And I was like, "Everybody wants to write a song for you," because he was on that rocket ship, man. He was just killing it. I think he was like one of the greatest country singers. I mean, he just boom. His producer played me this record one time, and he said, and he played the vocals. I mean, it was always up and loud, and he said. One time through. That's all he sang it one time through, and that was it. Yeah, just a great vocalist and a great music person, and he was on the road early, when he was a kid, as bluegrasser and stuff like that, and those guys.
Ralph Stanley and J.D. Crowe, and what a
so he was like one of my favorite artists. So I couldn't think of anybody else I'd rather hear sing that song.
Yeah. We're gonna hear you do it right now, right?
I'll do my best.
You're going to do great.
I try.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Paul Overstreet.
It's amazing how you
can speak right to my heart. Without saying a word, you can light up the dark. Try as I may, I could never explain what I hear when you don't say a thing. That smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. And all day long I can hear people talking out loud. But when you hold me near, you drown out the crowd. Yes, you do, baby. And old Mr. Webster could never define what's being said between your heart and mine. That smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. That smile on your face lets me know that you need me. There's a truth in your eyes saying you'll never leave me. The touch of your hand says you'll catch me if ever I fall. Yeah, you say it best when you say nothing at all. Nothing at all. When you say nothing at all.
Thank you, guys. We'll be back with more Jimmy Bowen and Friends in just a moment.
Award-winning Americana bluegrass red dirt country artist Jimmy Bowen has been creating music and entertaining for over 4 decades. Jimmy has shared the stage with music greats like William Lee Golden, Linda Davis, Jimmy Fortune, Rhonda Vincent, and more. Jimmy's latest single, Highway, is available through all streaming platforms and digital outlets. For updates on music, upcoming tour dates, and merchandise, head on over to jimmybowen.com.
Welcome back to Jimmy Bowen and Friends.
And welcome back. What'd you think of Paul? Man, he is an icon, isn't he? Writer, singer. Such a privilege to have him. Privilege to get to know him. Maybe he can come back sometime and do some more stuff with us. That'd be great. We're going to say goodnight to you guys on an old tune, and I'm not even going to tell you the titles. because you're going to know it. If you feel like singing the chorus, sing it with us. This is our last song for the night, and get you guys involved with it. We are going to say goodnight to you. Thank you so much for being here, and everybody out there watching, thank you so much. We're going to say goodnight to you.
Almost heaven, West Virginia, Blue Ridge Mountain, Shenandoah River. Life is older, older than the trees, younger than the mountains, growing like a breeze. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. All my memories gather round her. Miner's lady, stranger to blue water. Dark and dusty, painted on the sky. Misty taste of moonshine, drops in my eyes. Country roads take me home to the place I belong. West Virginia, Mountain Mama, take me home. Country roads. I hear a voice in the morning hour, she calls me. Radio reminds me of my home far away. Driving down the road, I get the feeling that I should have been home yesterday. Yesterday.